so we've started working on the second half of the form. We did the first half last unit. If you are still looking for a little bit of information or a little bit of instruction on the first half, we are doing the first half in in Master's Path of Beginner's class. So if you can tune into that, or if you can come to one of those classes, you'll get all the beginner beginner pace instruction that you need to really get those moves detailed, the details of those moves. All right, let's give it a try.
Yes, sir.
So since we're starting from the halfway point, we're going to pretend that we already did our double front jump kick and our spinning pressing kick, and we're going to cut and present our blade cutting out and crossing behind. We're going to press down. Step forward to a cat stance and block up. Open the arms, cut up. Also in a cat stance, roll the saber to the right, lift the left knee. Sword fingers out, step, pull, and strike. Block and shift, cross behind. Step even and block. Open the arms, pivot, and cut. Right foot forward. Step forward and press. Press and shove, kick. Step and strike with the bottom of the heel. Shift and block. Feet together.
Sir.
Reset.
Yes, sir.
Stand.
Yes, sir.
Stand tall.
Yes, sir.
Cross. Cross. Behind. Press down. Cat stance. Block up. Open. Cut up. Reset.
Sir.
So on those first three moves, you want to try to stay low. So here's how we're going to do that. So after you get into your cross, you're already low. If you're in the correct cross stance, it's not difficult to move the back leg because there's no weight in it to begin with. I mean, there's a little, but not enough to keep you from stepping forward, right? So we're in our cross. Most of the weight on this one is in the front leg. Then we're going to step forward, adjust our foot if we need to, step forward to a cat, blocking up. Now we're going to open the arms, and then we're going to set the heel down so that we can shift forward, right? Shift and cut up. So if you've done your stances in basic training and you come to class and you do your stances, your legs should be strong enough to hold, step, and then shift, right? Especially if we've done all that tiger corner walking, and things of that sort. So let's try it again.
Yes, sir.
We're in our cross. We cross behind, pressing down, lifting and cutting, rolling, up, step, strike. Now notice, when we step and strike, there's two things that I'm doing. My knee is up, yes, I'm leaning, but no, I'm not stepping flat-footed with my knee bent, right? That's not good for the knee. So instead, from here, I'm sinking and shifting, right? That saves you a lot of knee pain. So it's not a step, boom, and strike. You don't have to stomp. So rolling and lifting, step, strike. The second thing that I wanted to point out was how I'm striking. So the way the blade moves, if you know anything about the saber and how it's sharp mostly on this end. Some aren't sharp on the back at all. Some do have a little bit of extra sharp here, right at the tip for piercing. So when I approach my target, I want the blade to have the sharpest point first, and then once it makes contact, then you press in, right? So it's not just a straight, it's not straightforward, right? It has no, what is that? I don't know what the word is for it. I can't think of it. Lots of words, but this one has better energy, right? It looks better. And strike. Now, it doesn't have to be exaggerated. It's not like Wudong sword with a straight sword, but it is, right? There is a push in, a press in. All right, let's give it a try.
Yes, sir.
Shift, blocking with the back, flip, step back. even. Feet together.
Set.
Now all of that turning, there's a specific way to do all of it. It's not just about placing the feet in the right position. It is at first, once you're learning the sequence. But now that some of you know the sequence, a lot of you know the sequence, the reason you have to stay low the entire time, the knees stay bent. You have to show that you are balanced with a saber, right? You can't stumble throughout this part, right? And then get to this point. You have to be balanced the entire time because you're handling, if this is a live blade, you'd be handling a live blade. There'd be a lot of other live blades around you. So let's go over that balance really quickly. Let's see. So we just stabbed here. We're gonna block right, shift, and step back. So let's go over that part again. So here, I'm gonna shift. Notice I shifted, there's still weight. And then I shifted again and pulled back. Now I'm gonna step even, shift the weight, shift the weight, shift the weight, cut. Right? So that can look very smooth once it's done quickly. So let's do that again.
Yes, sir.
Just do. So we're gonna shift, block, go back, boom, even. Okay, let's go again.
Sir.
Here. Shift. Okay, now watch it one time. If you've been doing it this whole time, watch it one time and see. So we strike, shift, so essentially what the shifting does, what the specific shift does, is it shows intent, right? It shows purpose in motion. So watch, if I'm pressing here, when I do this block, I'm actually I intend to block and not be hit, right? So I'm blocking, boom, and I have to turn quick, and I'm ready. And now boom, I'm blocking again, turning, and I'm ready again. So there's multiple attackers on multiple sides. Once you know the set, of course, you can start trying to visualize those things and make them look as real as real as you can with your best imagination. So let's give it a try a couple times. I'm gonna step and I want you to try it 3 times, 5 times if you're feeling really good, and we'll come back and run it together here in a couple minutes.
Yes, sir. Yes,
gonna follow Miss Frank, Apprentice Instructor Frank, through it one time, and then we'll do it one more time all together. All right, let's see.
Yes, sir. This is what we do.
Yeah. What's that part?
Attention stance.
Yes, ma'am.
Stand tall.
Yes, ma'am.
Keep good.
Nice. Okay. Do it one more time.
Yes, sir.
Feet together.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, those are the only sections that we have for tonight. I want you to practice those, and if you know more, go ahead and do more. But as we go through the unit, I'll be giving gems for each section of the second half. Okay? Okay.
Bow to Senior Head Instructor.
Bow to Apprentice Instructor and everyone at home. Thank you for watching. Good job.